Hey guys, welcome back. Just doing a little review here of, well, just a show and tell of this bow saw that I got a little while ago. It is just a Cyclone brand, nothing flash, 30 bucks, and it actually came with a wet wood and dry wood blade, would you believe it? But I didn't know that online, and because I didn't have it in stock at the store, so I ended up buying 2 dry wood blades as well. And there's not a lot of wood around here, so I won't be cutting much. You know, it's mostly Banksias, so you know, I mean, I could probably walk or drive around quite a ways to find some, but not at the moment. But anyway, yeah, I mean, this is like I say, it's a Cyclone brand. It's well, I think it's still an Australian company, and they were probably once manufactured here, but not anymore. Surprise, surprise! It's all made in China. Everything's stamped. But you know, I could have got an more expensive bushcrafty sort of one like Gerber. I think it's Gerber. You know, there's I think, from what I understand, the bow saw types, some of them can be a bit hard to get blades. So, and also everything's on a budget here, so I figured if I just get something like this, I can get replacement blades easy. Yeah, hello Bump. You loves being in on the action, don't you? But anyway, that's about all there is really to say. It's we'll go and give it a shot in a minute. Well, the only, other than looking at them, the teeth arrangement is different to the wet and dry blades, but I just didn't know what the difference was as far as what they actually do. But according to Dr. Google, I think I can't remember the exact words, but I think the wet blades either have more or less teeth, and they're raked out to the sides a bit. So, you know, when you're doing the forward and backward motion, it actually gets rid of the stuff easier than with a dry wood blade. That's how I understand it. I'll give it a shot in a minute. I'll use both blades and we'll see. I actually tried it yesterday, but I figured today I may as well do a little video about it, and I couldn't actually see any difference. But for the record of video, I shall give it a crack. Let's go and have a bit of a go. Well, not sure how well you'll see this, but this is the dry wood blade, and it's sort of got groups of 4, and then this 1. Groups of 4, 1, groups of 4, 1. Now I'm not sure, like I say, how good you can see that. Now this is the wet one, where it's just got groups of 4, groups of 4, groups of 4. So I'm not really sure how that makes a lot of difference, to be honest with you. But like I said yesterday, it didn't really make much. I couldn't notice any difference actually with the saw. So I'll give it a try of it again, just so it's documented. Okay, that was the dry. I mean, that's been, part of this tree is still alive, but this bit's dead. Looks like it's been dead for a long time. A little bit of rot on the outside. There's actually a big, just off to your left, you might be able to see it. There's a big dead standing there. If only it was a lot smaller, I wouldn't even tackle that with the saw. Alright, I'll change over to the wet anyway. Okay, we've got the wet on now. Let's give it a try. It was even hard to get the fire going this morning with everything was just so damp. It's unbelievable. I probably should have put some stuff under cover. Anyway, back to the point. This is the wet blade now, wet wood blade. Yeah, look, I think it cuts a bigger, looks like it cuts a bigger groove, and it doesn't seem to be, it probably is as sharp, but that's just the feeling I'm getting. Yeah, so maybe there is a bit of difference. I'm not sure whether you can see that, that groove or not, but as the mozzies come out, I think the groove is wider. It did mention online about the wet blades being able to draw the material out. So there is a slight difference. There is a slight difference. And easy to change blades. I'll put the dry one back in so I know. You just undo this anti-clockwise. I do it like that. Very easy. Trying to be quick so I don't bore you too much. Just drop that down there. And I'm trying to keep moving because the mosquitoes are bad. They must be in all the bush here. And there we go. Now I'll just do another quick test with this, with the dry blade, just so I know. I'll get into that exact same cut. Yeah, it's definitely a narrower cut than the wet blade. Yeah, definitely a narrower cut than the wet blade. So there you go. Alright, well, that's about it. And I just thought to mention this one's a 24 inch. Just in case you're wondering. There are smaller ones, but the only thing I don't like about this, I actually thought this bow would be a bit higher so you could cut thicker stuff, but I mean, in the real world, if you're going to cut anything more than that, you know, I don't know what the distance is there, but you're going to use a chainsaw probably, aren't you? So, anyway, thanks very much for watching, and yeah, hit the subscribe button, please, if you've made it this far. I appreciate it, and yeah, look forward to more outdoors videos to come. See you here.